Will the Senate please come to order? Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Senator Aquino. Senator Awa.
Here.
Senator Chang. Senator DeCoite.
Here.
Senator Dela Cruz.
Excused.
Senator Elefante.
Here.
Senator Favela. Here. Senator Fukunaga. Senator Gabbard. Senator Hashimoto. Senator Ihara.
Present.
Senator Inoue.
Present.
Senator Kanuha. Senator Keoho Kalole. Senator Kidani. Senator Kim. Senator Lee. Senator McKelvey. Senator Moriwaki.
Present.
Senator Rhodes. Senator Richards.
Here.
Senator San Buenaventura. Senator Shimabukuro. Senator Wakai. Mr. President,
Present.
24 present, 1 excused.
Thank you. The chair has read the journal of the preceding day and approves the same. Are there any introductions this morning, Senator Kidani?
Thank you, Mr. President. This morning, I am honored to invite back a group of bright students dedicated to public service and civic engagement. From February 1st through the 3rd, the Hawaii State Senate Student Council is hosting the annual Secondary Student Conference, which has been empowering Hawaii's youth for over 50 years. This statewide conference offers public, middle, and high school student participants an invaluable opportunity to identify widespread issues, learn about legislative process to address those issues, and gain advocacy experience by sharing viable solutions to solve those issues. Among those students today are my district's very own Mililani High School delegates, joined by advisors Leilani Reilly and Danielle Castro, along with students, please stand when I call your name, Ashley Akub, Maya McNone, Sarah Banks, Saria Banks, Lauren Umine, Logan Reilly, Maria Takahata, Avery Tanaka, and Jaden Keys. Thank you, Mililani, for being in the house. On behalf of yourself, Senate President, our students from Kauai High School, please stand up and be recognized, as well as advisors Karen Shotliff Miranda and Priscilla Matthews, Angeli Tolosa, Skylar Tanakala, Jacob Trulijo, Amalia Agbayani, Trishli Calzada, Janine Longboy, Skylar Shim, Zinchin Cadiz, Shanella Giuliano, and Sophia Badua. Welcome to our Hawaii State Senate. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Senator Kidani. Senator Inoue. Senator Inoue.
Thank you, Mr. President, and thank you to our Senate Committee Chair, Senator Kidani, for the invitation that she has just shared with all of us and the good work that she has done for the students of Hawaii. At this time, before I call on to the students here in my district, I do want to share that we do have visitation today from the HSTA that are amongst all of you here, and I'll introduce you and you can hold your applause until I recognize the HSTA members in the Hilo area. We have Hope McKean, if you can rise please, and Aaron Kubo, Tiffany Edwards, Hunt, Naomi Calistro, and Edwin Katgawa, and recognizing their visit here as well. Thank you for visiting us. And to add, aloha, I'd like to introduce the students visiting us from the following schools in my district. Will the students and their chaperones please rise, and colleagues, hold your applause until I call all of them as well. Visiting students from Hilo High School are Mo'ili Liu, please rise, JC Menino, Clara Steele. Did our Hilo High School students make, oh, they're on the other side, I'm sorry. Clara Steele, Mayo Nakajima, Princess Caitlin Mangoba, Mariella Wasserman, Malakai Keavi Correa, Trayson Brigoli Valdez. Welcome. We also have our chaperones, Charlene Masuhara, Nicholas Yamamoto, Branson Hate Kanaka, Tanya Lee KL Switzer. Mahalo and enjoy your conference. Also in my district, I'd like to introduce students visiting us from Waikea High School. And hold your applause, please, colleagues, until I call on them. Erica Vento, Abigail Keith, Francis Ani Dela Cruz, Yuma Kamuro, Maika Tajiri. Did I call Erica Vento? Yes, and chaperones, Patty Nishimoto, Andrew Peresa, Shaden Nalemaile Evangelista. Thank you for visiting us as well. Enjoy your conference. Mahalo.
Senator Fukunaga.
Thank you, Mr. President. We'd also like to welcome some students and their chaperone from Roosevelt High School who are here for the conference. I'd like to ask Jasmine Miyake, Audrey Sheehan, Cynthia Anchetta, Rollins Fukuda, Carly Jimenez, Xiomara Ortiz, and their chaperone, Doreen Dudois, to please rise to be recognized. Thank you.
Further introductions? Senator Richards.
Thank you, Mr. President. I too have two schools here from my district on the Big Island, District 4. I'd like to start with Honoka'a. Please rise and be recognized. We have Chrissy Perez Martinez, Dakota Tavares Varios, Kiara Cacabelos, Ed Kirsten Augustin, and Brock Kaanoi Faron, with our chaperone, Angela Brandt. And then closer to my home, Kohala High, so please be recognized, but I'd be remiss if I didn't point out my colleague from Eva Beach. The senator is wearing the Kohala colors of black and gold, so thank you so much. We have Kenneth Carvalho Suarez, Keleua Fernandez, Tyler Pascual, Adriana Jane Soriano, Jaylyn Salvador, Maurice Jose, and Eden Perez, with our chaperone, Tracy Figueroa. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Senator Elefante.
Thank you, Mr. President. Also joining for the annual Secondary Student Conference, if you can kindly please stand and hold your applause until all are introduced. Home of the Na'ali'i, we have the Student Activities Coordinator, Jennifer Are, Committee Chair Lehigh Ke'ave Mauhili, Kelsey Kawakami, Youssef Hassan, Jasmine Meo, Alexander Karjilati, Kingston Canberra. Let's give them all a hand. And also in the gallery, I'd like to introduce my staff, my office manager, Jan Salcedo, legislative analyst, Michael Greeno, if you can just wave, and then you all met before, Taylor Sales. Thank you, Mr. President.
Further introductions, Senator Keoho Kalole.
Thank you, Mr. President. From the windward side, our student delegation from Kalaheo High School is here as well, led by Advisor Richard Lau. If you can please rise. We would like to also welcome the following students: Nyla Bonisa, Mackenzie Brammer, Jezebel Kahaolopua Young, Felicia Sendry, and our Hawaii State Board of Education student member from District 24, Kailua, Kalaheo High School, Ariana McGurk. Welcome to the legislature.
Senator Wakai.
Thank you, Mr. President. We have Rams in the House, as in the Radford Rams, joining in the Student Council. I will call their names, and if you could please rise when I do call your names, and everyone else, if you could please hold your applause until the very end. We have Seagull Kabua, Alema Tuumalo, Ariana Pereira Bolosan, Jennifer Nguyen, Charles Reed South, Len Reed South, Kea Dayton, Elia Gerard, Haley Beach, Evelina McClure, Sky Webb, Nevia Forrestal, Jasmine Hawani, Sky Gussenhaven, Christiana Liafa, and they are joined by their chaperones John Goto as well as Denise Mina. Please welcome them to the Senate.
Further introductions, Senator Hashimoto.
Thank you, Mr. President. It is my pleasure to welcome in the gallery today from Baldwin High School, also attending the conference, Michelle Cerezo, who is the chaperone for Baldwin, along with Eileen Kim, Momo Kitagawa, Ricardo De La Torre Jr., Jeremiah Jacinto, Jameson Yap, Aiden Yap, Annika Incheta, and Zariah Belmonte. Please all rise. Welcome to the Senate. Also, from my district at Maui High School, I would like to introduce the students from there, so please rise when I call your name. Emi Sato, Holden Suzuki, Kyla Kaneta, Sophia Kato, Rochelle Alman, Alyssa Hill, Danelle Medina, Kirsten Boko, Caitlin Antonia, Braden James Asuncion, Wilson Chow, Euclid Domingo, Jonaya Tapoin, and of course, their student activities coordinator, who was actually my advisor state advisor when I was attending this conference back in 2003, Glenda Joyo. Thanks for being here. Welcome to your Senate.
Further introductions, Senator Kanuha.
Thank you, Mr. President. I also want to recognize our students from Kona. We'll start with the Konawaina Wildcats. If you guys could all just please rise. Mr. President, if I could, for the neighbor island's sake, because we have to catch a flight earlier this afternoon, please rise and be recognized from Konawaina, the students from Konawaina. Are you here? Right there. And their chaperone, could you also please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Mr. President, may I also insert their names into the journal at an appropriate time?
So ordered, get the names to the clerk.
Thank you for coming and being here. May I also introduce the Kealakehe Wave Riders. If you could all stand and be recognized. As well as their chaperone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for representing Kona well. And also the members of HSTA for West Hawaii. I love you guys. Mahalo for your advocacy. If you guys could please also stand and be recognized. And at the appropriate time, may I also insert their names into the journal.
So ordered. Do we have any further introductions? Senator Lee.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'd like to introduce a few folks who are here today from our district, which actually I share with Senator Keo Hokolole on the windward side from Kailua, as well as the other side of the district I share with Senator Chang from Kaiser High School. Could the folks from Kailua and Kaiser both stand and be recognized?
Oh,
there you guys are. All right. Thank you, Mr. President. Can I ask their names be inserted into the journal?
So ordered. Senator De La Cruz.
Thank you, Mr. President. I just have a few names on my list. From Nelahua High School, Go Mules. Sharina Gamboa. Where are you? Don't be shy. Lanlyn Davis, Era Tamayo, Dayson Gonzaga, Vanessa Wellington, Ella Garcia, and Trishelle Dalinden. And chaperones JD Flojo and Kelly Balina.
Do we have Senator Shimabukuro?
Thank you, Mr. President. I'm very pleased to introduce the Waianae High School Sea Riders that are here participating. We have Jade Kuhuiki, Joelle Angelica Ivasco, Kiana Rodriguez, Isabel Gallardo, and their kumu, Linda Jury. Welcome to your state senate. Mahalo.
Senator Gabbard.
Mr. President, colleagues, and guests, I'd like you to welcome from the Kapolei High School Hurricanes, if you'd please stand, the chaperone Ayesha Ishihara, and the students Alaya Ortiz, Isabel Nartatiz, Avia Claire Tamayo, Rachel Mercado Bringas, Chanel Amoto, and Dinesi Bautista. Please stand. And mahalo.
I know for Senator Dela Cruz and maybe you, Senator Gabbard, some of the students are already standing, but they did wave. The gallery is overflowing today. Do we have any other introductions? Senator Kim.
Mr. President, I'm not sure if Farrington High School is in the gallery. If they are, I just want to say, well, go Govs. Mr. President, can I send their names down for the journal? Thank you.
So ordered. Any further introductions? Senator DeCoit.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'm not sure if they're here, but we have some teachers here from Maui as well as Lanai. I'd like to recognize Ashley Olsen, Carol Holland, John Fitzpatrick, and Josh Joggers. And I'm not sure if they're in here or on the outside, but I would like to welcome them to the Senate if you are here. So, thank you. And if I could enter their names into the journal, Mr. President.
So ordered. Senator San Buenaventura.
Thank you, Senate President. I will be remiss if I do not honor our Pahoa daggers, and those are Hunter Lee, Darius Abeta, please stand, and their chaperone, Samantha Furman Blythe, their teacher. Thank you, and welcome to the Senate. And I also want to thank Senator Inouye for introducing our HSTA members. Thank you.
Senator Favela.
Thank you, Senate President. Due to time and traffic going back to Ewa Beach, I'm going to just insert their names, Senate President, to the journal, but I want to welcome James Campbell High School Sabres. Can you guys please stand? And the chaperone, Sarah Ann Kimura. Oh, she's standing already. Senate President, I just want to say something that I know Laura Ed and even Senator Dela Cruz would like. Whole time I was in there, they advocated for bills when it comes to economics. And it was very eye-opening to hear, sounding like I was talking to Senator Kim and Senator Kadani and Senator Dela Cruz. We're talking about their future in financing and economics. So again, thank you guys for the visit and welcome to your state Senate.
Senator Awa.
Mahalo Pelikikena. The North Shore is being represented. Lauren Powell from Kahuku High School. Go Red Raiders.
Senator Aquino.
Thank you, Senate President. I'm not sure if there's any Waipahu High School or Pearl City High School students. If they are, please rise.
Oh, there they are.
Thank you very much, and please welcome them to the Senate. Thank you.
Thank you. And if you get the names of the students later to the clerk, we will have their names inserted into the journal. So for those of you who have heard those instructions, when the journal is printed and someone reads it, 50 years from now, your name will be in the Senate Journal for the business conducted today? Further introductions? If not, Madam Clerk.
Governor's message numbers 605 and 606 transmit various nominations.
Governor's message numbers 605 and 606 are referred in accordance with the referrals listed on the order of the day.
On pages 2 and 3, Standing Committee Report numbers 2115 to 2126 for adoption.
Senator Wakai.
Mr. President, I move for the adoption of Standing Committee Reports numbers 2115 to 2126.
Senator Decoit.
I second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Any objections? Hearing none, so ordered.
Referrals and re-referrals.
Referrals and re-referrals are made in accordance with the order of the day and the supplemental orders of the day that may be filed later today.
No further business, Mr. President.
Are there any announcements today?
Mr.
Senator
President.
Moriwaki.
Hi. Aloha. Personal privilege to invite all the members to a
please
Kupuna
proceed.
Caucus press conference this afternoon at 2 o'clock. We are going over the Kupuna Caucus package of bills. Mahalo.
Is this by age for admittance or by subject
Anybody
matter?
can come. Everybody can come. Even you can come. Mahalo.
Thank you, Senator
Mahalo.
Moriwaki. Any further announcements? If not, I almost jinxed that team in red last week, so I'm not saying anything. Senator Wakai.
Mr. President, I move that the Senate stand adjourned until 11:30 a.m. on Monday, February 5th.
Senator Decoit.
I second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded. If there are no objections from the members, the Senate will stand adjourned until 11:30 a.m. Monday.